Hello everyone, Mr. MonkeyTube here, and you read the title correctly. I got sued by Treyarch. You see, in my first video, when I mentioned how I didn't like Black Ops 4, they thought that was good enough to sue me for, and I'm going to court today. Let's see how it goes. Mr. MonkeyTube, please stand. Your Honor, I said the name of the game once. If I kill one person, am I a murderer? At least I know what not to say in court now. Yeah, court didn't go so well, but I had a great lawyer, so he talked my sentence down from the electric chair to playing an hour worth of BO4. I don't know if I would consider that talking it down, but I'll serve my sentence. For the first time in my life, I'm willing to give dog shit a chance. Yay. Upon loading this game, we have all the necessities. Multiplayer, blackout, zombies, and... Wait, where's the campaign? Yeah, so Black Ops 4 decided to do something that was never done before and just not had a campaign. You know, some things aren't done before because it's stupid to not do it. But hey, Black Ops 4. Upon loading the multiplayer, we have a diverse list of specialist characters here to use with different abilities. Plenty of them having their own stuff, and I don't really know which one to choose here. I guess I'll go with Conor McGregor. He's probably my favorite UFC fighter. And finally, what you've all been waiting for. This is Black Ops 4. It almost feels like it's a Call of Duty game. Yeah, the gameplay isn't too bad here, it just kind of feels like a watered-down version of Black Ops 3. Man, this multiplayer actually isn't that bad. It's a little bland, but not too bad. Maybe I'm too harsh on this game. Let's see the next game mode. Multiplayer wasn't too bad. Let's see what Blackout offers. Okay, good customization here. We have an armory and character selection. Well, multiplayer brought us operators, so let's see what characters this game has to offer. It's getting really hard to defend this game. I guess all that's left now is to find a game. Any minute now. I forgot no one plays this fuck-ass game. Alright, all that's left to try now is zombies. Actually, my favorite game mode. Pretty hyped for this. Blackout was a disappointment, but multiplayer wasn't too bad, so... Alright, here's the lobby. Let's see the creator class. Okay. We got specialist weapons, equipment, guns, elixirs, and we can customize our perks in this game. Where's Juggernog? Yeah, so Black Ops 3 had a problem with its perks, which was that there was too many good ones. You see, people would have 4 perk slots, and there would be 4 or 5 amazing perks in the game, and everyone would get those, and because of that, there was really no difference in your perks between game to game, and you couldn't see any of the new perks that were being added at the time. So, instead of adding an extra perk slot or making some of these perks weaker, Treyarch said go fuck yourself. I hate the Black Ops 4 perk system. It makes no sense. They tried to fix an issue that no one asked to be fixed in the worst way possible, and they still didn't even fix the issue because some of these perks are 10 times better than others. Hey, do you want a perk that when you die, you don't actually die and you go into a berserk mode where you can kill a bunch of zombies and then get revived afterwards? Or do you want a perk that gives you a little bit more ammo? I wonder. The issue of crutch perks is actually much more prevalent in BO4 than any other zombies games. There are 4 or 5 really good perks that are 10 times better than anything else, and every single other perk is terrible, just like the other games, except in this one, there are 10 times more terrible perks that you're not going to use! So, Quick Revive's still on the roster, but you may be wondering, what about Juggernog, Speed and Double Tap? Did they just get completely removed from the game? Well, no. Double tap you get when you maximize the Pack-a-Punch on your weapon, and I can't wait to talk about the Pack-a-Punch system in this game. Oh boy, do I love it! Speed Coil you get through the one system I actually like in this game, with a modifier system where when you get all 4 perks, you get to reload faster. And Juggernog, you just spawn in with an extra 50 health. That's stupid. Usually you start with 150 health and you buy Jug, you get 250 health. But now, you're just incredibly strong at the beginning of the game because you have an extra 50 health, but you're incredibly weak at the end game because you lose 50 health than what you would have from Juggernog. This system sucks. There are some fans of this system, though. Here's a clip of one right here.
Wow. This game's fucking trash.
I digress. This game does feature 8 completely unique maps. Yeah, completely unique. We'll get back to that later. So, let's check them all out, and maybe some of them are okay. The first one is Voyage of Despair. This is Voyage of Despair. I don't know what I expected. Voyage of Despair takes place on the Titanic, and this isn't the first time Treyarch has done this, using a real-world location to make a zombies map. This has actually been done multiple times. And I actually made a list of what places could and could not be used for a zombies map. I'll show it here. Wrong list, but you get the point. A boat is just such a dumb location for a zombies map. It has such a confusing and annoying layout, and everything just looks the same, and I never know where to go on this map, no matter how much I play it. Look, here's one corridor of the map, and here's another. Name me 3 differences. These are completely different floors. Every section on this map feels the same. The layout is boring, the wonder weapon is boring, the Easter egg is so tedious. Everything about this map is just lame, and there's so much extra space on this map that just does nothing. It just sucks! I really don't have much to say about this map, besides it's not good. But hey, let's move on to the next map, which is called 9. You see, they're actually using a tactic here where you recognize what you see, so you do it. I recognize the number 9, so I want to play this map. Let's see.
I thought she was being theatrical, but now I understand.
I love this map. The Colosseum with the crowds chanting. The 4 towers, each representing a different Egyptian god with their own perk. The basement floor having a great layout with a big open pack-a-punch room. This map has a perfect balance of corridors and big open rooms. I love the layout. I love the wonder weapon. It's incredibly fun to use, and everything about this map is just so much fun, and this is probably my favorite one to go back to. So, Voyage of Despair was terrible, but 9 was pretty good, and we now get into our first Aether map. The maps that take the original zombie storyline from World at War and BO3 and expand upon it. Let's see what they do with that. With the first map we have here is called Blood of the Dead. I can't wait. Blood of the Dead is a remake. And not just Blood of the Dead, but all 4 Aether maps are remakes. Hey, you know that zombie storyline we've been making for 10 years that the fans have grown to love? What if, to end it off, the last 4 maps are all just remakes? The first one, we'll do a remake of one of the best maps of all time and make it bad and take everything that people liked out of it. For the second map, let's do a highly controversial map from Black Ops 1 that half the fans liked and half the fans didn't, and make it feel exactly the same as the original, so again, half the fans will love it and half of them won't. For the third one, let's take a zombie survival map from Black Ops 2, which is a remake of another map, and make it even worse than the original, even though people already hated the original. And for the final one, let's end it off on one of the most underrated maps from Black Ops 1 and say fuck all and take everything out of it that people liked. And we're gonna end it with the Victus crew. I am ready to light this game on fire. It feels like a waste of time to cover all these since there's remakes, so very quickly I'm just going to run through everything these maps did wrong. Let's start off with Blood of the Dead. Now, I don't mind remakes. It's a chance to make the original product even better, so like many others, I was pretty excited for Blood of the Dead. But it took out everything good about the map and deleted it instead of the other way around. They took out the afterlife system entirely, such a unique and beautiful system that made Mob of the Dead so much different than any other zombies experience. They removed the Golden Gate Bridge, which is probably one of the most fun parts of the map, but hey, to make up for that, they added a new section. Let's see what it is. It's a catwalk. The worst catwalk. I hate this catwalk. God damn it! Overall, this map's just kind of boring. I don't really like it. Moving on to Classified. Classified is actually a pretty good experience. It's simple but fun, and I like everything they did to it. And, finally it seems like they didn't mess up on a map. I am actually here with the lead director of Classified, and I'm going to ask him about the Easter egg, because what zombies player doesn't love an Easter egg? So what do you guys plan on doing for the Easter egg of Classified?
Go fuck yourself.
Usually in an Easter egg, there's a process of steps you have to do to complete the map. In this, you just have to get to round 100. How long does that take? These guys just can't get anything right. Who thought this would be fun? Instead of doing steps for 30 minutes to an hour, you are sitting there for 10 to 13 hours, sitting in a corner with a weapon, killing zombies, and doing nothing else for a cutscene. This is stupid. Is Alpha Omega good? Do you want to know what the wonder weapon is on Alpha Omega? It's dual-wield elemental ray gun Mark IIs. Every word I just said here has been used at least 5 times in a zombies map. We've overdone elemental weapons, we've overdone the ray gun, we've overdone making weapons dual-wield to make them stronger. Let's just mix them all together, they won't notice. This map just feels so incredibly lazy. Nothing about it is inspired or original. It's all just so boring, and it's just reused assets. This is just the definition of laziness. And the final map is Tag der Toten. Oh boy. I think this map was made because someone at Treyarch was drunk and put every bad thing they could into a zombies map. A shitty version of the Wonder Waff? Check. A shitty version of the Thunder Gun? Check. Remove the boss that made this map what it is? Check. A facility that literally added nothing of use? Check. The worst zombies crew in history? Check. And an ending cutscene that uses 2D animation even though it's ending 10 years of zombies? At least I know where the budget went. Sure, not all the maps in the Aether storyline are terrible, but even the ones that aren't are just incredibly boring and unoriginal. There's nothing interesting about these maps. Why would I play any of them when I could just go back to the original and probably have a way better experience? But getting these maps out of the way, let's move back to the other maps. Voyage of Despair, 9, and there was one other one, Ancient Evil. It feels like I'm forgetting something. Oh shit, this exists. Dead of the Night was the 5th Zombies installment that Black Ops 4 received and was announced on December 18th of 2018. The map was released a week earlier. Yeah, this trailer you're watching now was released on December 18th. The map dropped on December 11th for PlayStation users and dropped the same day this trailer came out for Xbox users, meaning there was no promotion or marketing for this map at all. Nobody even knew it was dropping. Which is really a shame, because while this map is very flawed, it is probably the most unique map in this game. You're fighting vampires and werewolves, and there's so much cool mechanics to it all. I just don't get Treyarch. They either make a really bad map and market it like it's the best thing ever, or make a really good map and then just treat it terribly. Let's just talk about Ancient Evil. I can't do this much longer. Ancient Evil is easily one of my favorite zombies maps of all time. The layout to the map is beautiful, and the sights in it are breathtaking. The wonder weapons actually get elemental weapons right, and are probably some of my favorite ones. The final boss battle is my favorite boss battle ever, and the conclusion to this map is wonderful. It makes you really wonder what's going to happen next. 2 of the characters turn out to be evil, 1 of them dies, and it's only Diego remaining. I can't wait to see where they go. Oh my god, go fuck yourself. Yeah, so they were originally supposed to have a lot more content in Black Ops 4, but it all got cut. Multiple new Chaos maps and Aether maps were going to be released, which is probably why the Aether maps felt so rushed. And it really sucks, because I would have liked to see where they went after Ancient Evil. It was such a fantastic map, and I think they really could have done some great things after it. To be honest, I blame Blackout. I think after Fortnite got big, Call of Duty tried to hop on the Battle Royale trend and blew most of their budget on it. And because of this, they didn't really take time to do anything for zombies or multiplayer, and didn't even add a campaign. In conclusion, Black Ops 4 is just a mess, and I think was the start of the downfall to Call of Duty. I think ever since this game, they've gotten incredibly lazy, and I don't think it'll ever be as good as it once was. Even though there are some fun points in this game, it just doesn't add up to a good game, and it's probably my least favorite game ever. So yeah, that was Black Ops 4. Honestly, a pretty dog shit experience, but I got to play as a gorilla, so that was nice. Overall, I would say Come in.
Dude, this house fucking reeks. Go take a shower. Like right now, go take a shower. Holy shit!
Yeah, so we're gonna wrap up the video here. I'm gonna go shower, and you probably won't see me for a few months. Mr. Monkey Tube out.